Arya? Nice. Hi. Hi.
Aditya.
Hi.
Jayashree.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Doctor.
Hi.
How do you manage your practice and training of cricket, like competitive personal life?
My my personal life only started after I finished school. Till I was in school, it was only studies and sport. I played many sports, so I gave all my time to that. I didn't really pay attention too much to personal life. My personal life was whatever life I had in school. My friends were only in my school. I didn't make any friends outside of my school or any of that. I had a few cricket friends, but I'd meet them at cricket camp, and that's it. I never went out for movies or coffee and restaurants and all of that because I stayed away from the city. I stayed away almost like an hour away from the city in Bangalore, so there was nothing in the place that I stayed. It was a campus, so studying, playing cricket, and then by the time I go back, I was really tired, and then I knew I had to study at least for an hour, hour and a half. If not, my grades will drop. If my grades drop, then I won't be allowed to play cricket. So my entire focus was only on doing these two things. Once I finished school, when once I was 16, 17, then I went into college, so I made few more friends there, and then I started to, that's about the time you realize that you don't have to like time or whatever is important to me, my studies and practice time is never compromised for anything else. Each person has different ways of dealing with hard times and everything. So, like I said, I try to focus on what I need to do. If I've made mistakes in cricket, I try to go back and analyze why I made those mistakes. So, what are my mistakes first of all? Right, and once I understand what my mistakes are, then I try to correct it. So that way, as you grow, the most important thing is to realize what your mistakes are. If you realize that, then you know how to correct them.
So how did you manage your studies and playing in your school?
My parents were very clear. They were not strict, but my father was very clear that if my grades dropped, then I could not go and play cricket. So he knew that. He said, you can do whatever you want, but we'll let you do what you want, but you have to study well and keep the grades up for us. So I said, okay, that's not too much, not too difficult. And yeah, so I was pretty good in school. I used to, because I could not study after school and everything, so I knew I had to pay attention when the teachers are teaching. So I didn't go to school and just like have fun all the time and not listen to the teachers. And so whenever I was in class, I was focused on what the teachers are teaching me. And then once the classes were over, then I'd go play sport. I'd have fun with my friends, all of that. So I knew when to focus, when to concentrate, and when to really enjoy playing cricket, playing sport. I grew up by the beach, so I used to love going and playing beach football and jumping in the sea after and everything. So my parents didn't restrict me from doing anything. Only restriction was if your grade drops, then we'll stop like one sport. So first sport was cricket. So I love cricket too much. So